Hello and welcome to the channel. Now, my mic is a little too far. Let's bring it up closer. Is this better? I hope this is better. Now, when it comes to loyalty, and I'm talking about just being loyal to big companies. For classic examples, if you like Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, examples, AMD, Nvidia, Asus, Corsair, Honda, Mazda, Porsche, what else? Acuras, Lexus, Toyotas. You know what I mean? Like, if when you're loyal to a company, they tend to do some unethical stuff. That's what they do. They don't really give a shit about you per se, because the only thing that they're worried about is money. They want to know how much money can we really make. That's the only thing they fucking care about. And that goes for the biggest company in this world, Apple. Apple is $1 trillion company. Because if you remember a while back, I'm sorry if I'm just jumping all over the place, but I'll come around. Do you remember a couple of years ago? I don't know if it's a couple of years ago or a few months ago, where what is it? What the fuck is that company name? I cannot remember the company name, but Activision. Was it Activision? I think it was Activision or Blizzard. Yes. Got it. Blizzard. Blizzard made a record amount of money. They made a shit ton of fucking money, like billions of fucking dollars. And then you know what they do? What they did next? They laid off a bunch of fucking people. A lot of people lost their jobs. And that's just not okay. It's really fucked up. Same thing about Best Buy. Recently, Best Buy just laid off a ton of employees, or they reduced their hours. People that have been with the company for years just lost their job just like that. After they made record sales, they made billions of dollars last year. Record. And they still laid off a bunch of people that lost their job, especially when we are in a pandemic. People are suffering. This is like the worst things you can experience is losing your job in this time of need, where you really do need your job, where everybody else, some people are not even working right now. They're on unemployment. But you know what? There's always a silver lining. So don't you give up, guys. If you lost your job at Best Buy or wherever you're working, don't give up, because things will get better. I promise you. It's going to be very, very hard for you in the beginning, but just have faith and just hang in there and just keep pursuing on whatever you want to do, and don't give up, because it will get better. That's just what I wanted to say, because that's why I show no loyalty to big companies. I go with whoever has the best product and how much bang for my buck that I can get. All right. So when I'm looking to buy a certain product, you know what I do? I go to their website, I do my research and find that exact item that I want, and then I go buy it secondhand. You know why? Because it's a lot cheaper than what they're offering it for. And they're still technically getting their sales, because that person bought it for a retail price. I'm just getting it at a lower price. And sometimes I can get it brand new for a fraction of the price. Because you know why? Because I don't show loyalty to nobody. Because they don't give a shit about me. But if I need a product, obviously we need things. Gotta eat, right? Gotta make sure your car is running. Gotta entertain yourself, right? So why the fuck would I be loyal to them when they don't give a shit about me? The only thing they care about is my money. But I would much rather give my money buying secondhand from somebody else that I know is going to use that money, whether for, I don't know, to feed their family, being entertained, or just being, I don't know, whatever they want to do with the money. That's where I would much rather give my money to. Especially when I was finding parts for my PC, I went secondhand because it's a lot cheaper, and at least it's going to somebody that might need it. When I bought my graphics card, I bought it secondhand, but it was still brand new and I got the receipt for it. When I bought this PC right here, this PC, I actually bought it on OfferUp. The whole thing. I think I paid like $2,100 for it, and then I upgraded some stuff. Obviously, I had no choice because, yeah. But all I'm saying is show no loyalty to company because they don't give a shit about you. Microsoft, Sony, Apple, all big corporate companies, they don't care about you. They don't give a shit. They only care about making one thing. They only care about money and their investors. That's the only fucking people they care about. Nobody gives a fuck about you. So you should be looking out for yourself and your best interest. Not them. Fuck them. But anyway, it's getting really emotional here because it's not right what these people are doing. It's not right for Best Buy to lay off a lot of people, even though they just had a record selling year, or they just made profit. They made a shit ton of profit last year. So why are you laying people off? To make more money? Come on, man. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Are you one of those people that just blindly follow companies because they sell you products that you really love to use? Are you one of those? Because let me tell you something. Eventually, they're gonna do something that's very I don't want to say unethical, but that's not right. You know what I mean? Especially in this time of need where we should be helping each other out in the pandemic, looking out for each other. Because the fact that we have to stay home, obviously more people are utilizing, Amazon, Walmart, whatever, where you just go pick it up yourself, curbside by Best Buy, because we weren't allowed to go inside the store at one point. But anyway, man, that's it. That's all I got for my rant. Leave comments below here if you're a big supporter of a big corporate company and you're loyal to the fucking fault. They don't give a shit about you. I'm just letting you know. These are facts. Go look for it yourself. How many times have a big company made a shit ton of money and then lay off a shit ton of people just because they want to squeeze some more money for their fucking investors when they're all fucking billionaires and millionaires, have a shit ton of money? Like, what the fuck are you going to do with the money? You're not going to get buried with it. You're going to die and you're still going to have that money, and it's going to get, maybe, I don't know. You're making a shit ton of money, but when you die, you're never going to spend that money in your lifetime, as well as your kids. I mean, what? All right, man. Anyway, that was it. I promise. Leave a comment below and subscribe if you're lurking. I appreciate the love that you guys been showing me lately, and if you made it at the end of this video, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much.